All right, so this video is a continuation of the LDAP Splunk integration. This will be part 2. So the first video, if you've looked at it, it talked about how to configure Active Directory. So we're going to go the next step of adding the certificate to it. So again, you add roles and we click on add roles and features, and then you just go ahead and I know this step can be skipped, but I just want to make sure that I don't miss anything. So yeah, if you're a fan of Active Directory, I believe you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, this is purely for people who are new to Active Directory and also are trying to have hands-on. So yeah, we're trying to do integration between Active Directory and then Splunk. So here we are configuring the Active Directory certificate. That's what we are doing. All right, so we will then do the configuration proper. The initial step. Click on this one. Then you wait for it to populate, and then you click on next. And here you check certification authority. Next. Can keep it at enterprise here. Let's here. At this point, everything is default. So, all right. So here you click on configure. All right, it's configured. All right. So let us manually restart the computer, the server. So let's check these flags. If you've installed everything, yes, so everything is installed, is configured. So let's restart it. Let's do restart. So just click continue. So machine is restarting. Okay, it's coming to life. Okay. Right. So let's go again to the server manager. All right, so just gonna wait a little bit for the server manager. So it's almost done. It's almost done. Let's see, it's okay. Yeah, I think we can start configuring our Active Directory. So you click on Tools, and then you click on Active Directory Users and Computers. And then you have this page. So here, first of all, you want to create an OU. So you go to New, select Organizational Unit, and give it a name. So I will call it okay. Um, 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 Organizational Unit. Okay. Okay. All right, so we go to tools, select Active Directory users and groups. And then the domain you created, you do new. So let's first of all create an OU, and I'll call it auth. We give it a name. I'll call it auth, uh, auth OU. And then within the OU, you create users. So I'm going to create a service account. Say Splunk. Um, Splunk service. Oh, Splunk service, and I'll call it Splunk SBC. That'll be the log on name. So you have to. I mean, so far as you created it, you always get it. Yeah, but one thing you have to remember is the next step, the password. So I want to check this one. There are several options here. So you go through and pick the one that is suitable for your use case. But I believe password never expires. It's not good. Uh, for cybersecurity, you can't do that. Yeah, but yeah, I think user cannot change that one too. User must change. The first one is always good, but this is for testing purpose, so we can ignore for now. And just put our password in there for now. Then we do next, and we do finish. All right, so the password I set did not meet the standard, so I have to do it again. I'm going to change the password. I know why it did not allow me to do that. So let me do this. Okay. All right, there you go. Nice. Finish. And now it went through. Now we have our user. Let's create another user. Let's create another user. Right click, select new, and then user. And this time, let's say Michael Boat. Michael, okay, so Michael Boat. And then the user's name should be Mike Boat. And then we do next. And then we give a password. Oh, it's not typing in. Let's see what this one has for me. Let's see if it will go through. Yes, it went through. Now we're going to create a group. Let's create a group. So this group will represent the roles that we have in Splunk. So Splunk, we have admin, we have power user, and then we have user. So for the testing purpose, let's call this one power user. So this is the role that we will assign the users that we have created within this OU. Or even you can create more. You can create more. How do you call it? You can create more groups within the OU. So you can have an admin group in there. You can have as we are creating a power user group, you can have user group. And Splunk, you can for the roles you can manipulate it the way that suits your environment. So we have the power user group, power users. And then what you do is I will add the users that you've created, add them to the group. So here we type power. Let's see where we are. Okay, this is an IP address. All right, it will not be here. By the time I'm done with this video, this will not be. So let's check. Here we add it. Add the power user group, or you add the user to the power user group, and also let's add this one too. Something. Let's do this. Let's create another group. Make our work. Call it user. Just user. All right, and then let's add Michael to the user group. Let's check. No, you need the group. Yeah, that's what you need, and then okay. All right. So now we are done with creating the users in this OU, and then we go back to here, tools again, and this time we click on ADSI edit, and that's where you're going to pick the credentials that will be needed to log in into Splunk. All right. So you need to just click OK. When you right click for the first time, it will tell you to connect, and then you click OK, and then this will pop up. So this is what you need. This is what you need, and you locate your your domain, right? Splunk auth. All right. So when you double click, it will give you all the OU that falls under this domain, and this is the one that we are looking at. Yeah, so this is the one we are looking at. These are the users that we created. All right. So we're going to grab the credential from here, and then we start configuring our Splunk authentication. All right. So the first thing to do, let's use our server, our service account. Let's right click on this one, and then do properties. And for that, we have do properties. Let's copy this. So you go to the user account that you created. This is service account. So then we go to Splunk. Do you have a Splunk server? So here you go. Settings, authentication method. Time, come on. All right. Then select LDAP and configure LDAP. Then do LDAP new. And then here give a name. It can be any name. So I'll say LDAP strategy. That's what I'll call it. And then I'll put what I copied from here, this credential, right? I'll put it right here. this distinguished name. That's how it's called, right? This is a distinguished name, DN. So I'll put it right here. Sorry for that. I'll put it right here. And then the host will be the IP address of the AD server. You can also try with the DNS. You can try with this, so the IP, any of them will work out. I've not tried a private IP, but you can also work around. Try and see if it will work. But yeah, let's put a public IP here. Now the ports, which is already part of my security group, that is 389. That is the default port for LDAP. So you put that one in there. Then you put the password of the service account when we're creating it. So here, this one will be Splunk. Oh, I think I forgot the password here. Yeah, let me see. All right. Uh-huh. Mhm. All right. Then we go back to the server. This time around, we'll grab this one, the OU, the properties, grab the distinguished name, copy this one, go to your Splunk server and put that one here. It's a little confusing, but that's how you have to do it. If you don't do it this way, it's not going to work. You add your sum. This one, just add this sum account. Any column that is asterisk means it is required, so you have to fill that in. These are very easy. They are all given out here. So this one will be CN. This one default here. This will be the distinguished name of the group. So we go back. And for this one, the group that we assigned was the power. Let's do here. Okay. Properties. All right. Copy this one. We go to your group DN. Paste this. Leave can leave this one up. Put CN here. Then the sum, the static member, you just call it member. And put this one here. All right, now let's save it and see if it is going to work. Yes, it went through. So now we have created our LDAP strategy. And what we're going to do, let's try and log in into the account. But before that, let's map the groups first. Yeah, so you go, so before that, you have to do map to groups. That's the next step. And then you click on power user here, which you've created, and you see the service account here. All right, so this is what you're going to do. It's a power, so we pick from the rows. So power, and then you save it. All right, now let's do this. Let's do an incognito. And then let's try to log in into this server again, our Splunk server. But we can actually do this, make it easy on ourselves. Just copy everything from here and then paste it in the incognito. Let's see if it's going to work. All right, so now remember the service account to what is Splunk SVC, and then put our password, and then we go inside it. Password. Oh no, okay, the password should be this one. Okay, here we go. So I forgotten the password. That's funny. Okay. Okay, so Yeah, so remember the password will be the password that you use to set up the service account. That's the one. And if you compare the login here, you see that for settings, a lot of features are missing here. This tells you that the configuration was done probably because this is a power user account, right? So it will be different from the admin. To be different from the admin. Let us let us see if we can also do that of the admin quickly. We can go back to, let's do another method here. So LDAP settings here. And this time let's do a new one. And then let's call it another LDAP. Let's call it LDAP admins. And then we'll put the same host. That'll be the Windows host. IP here. Okay, there we go. And then the port will be 3889. And then we come back here. Here, what we're going to do is that we're going to grab the user. Where you see Michael. Yes, we do properties. Double click, copy this, come back here, and put the distinguished name here. Now you put the password for Michael. Oh, no, what? I forgot the password. These are some of the things that you have to pay attention to. So I will easily fix that. I'll go back to tools, users and computer. And then here, I right click on Michael and then click on reset password. And let me change the password quickly. Okay. Yes, if you forget the password, you can come back and set it up here. All right, so let's go back to Splunk and then put the password here. All right, then go back here again, and this time go and grab the cred for the OU, distinguished name for the OU. You come back to your Splunk and then paste that one here. And then for these ones, you just copy these. There you go. Copy, just type CN. Okay, yeah, CN. Keep this one as default. Then go back, grab your group. That will be Splunk power user. Yeah, that'll be user. We did user. Okay. Yeah, that's we did admin, but that's fine. Let's just user. So group user. Copy